have no idea what has happened there, but I think we are back with you now. This is why I much prefer it when you guys are here as a very live, rowdy audience. But we're back. It's fine. Everything's working again, I hope. So if you, let's just wait for everybody to jump back over to this new video now. I'm sorry about that, guys. Leave me a comment just so I know that everything's working your end. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. Sophie Campbell, hello. She seems excited that we're back. I'm glad about that. I'm happy about that. So yeah, just drop me a comment if you can see us now. Remember to refresh the other one as well so we can see both lots of comments, Tom. Carly Bob, hello! I love the extra O's there. Hello! Guys, just as a reminder as well, if you've been panicking about the video going down and you have got your butter biscuits in the oven, I think it's definitely been 15 minutes by now, so make sure you take them out of the oven if you have done that. So we're going to try and see if we can go across to Ariel. Now, can she hear me this time? She can't hear me, but she's still going to go live and she's going to tell us her story. So we're going to hand you over right now to the beautiful Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ariel.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ariel. I'm sorry that all of that happened. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I am here again to tell you a very exciting story. And I know my friend Elsa saw you guys the other week, and she told you her story about all of her ice powers and stuff. So I'm going to tell you my story about being a mermaid, because it is the best story ever. And it is very exciting. So I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm also going to sing one of my favorite songs, too. And if you have any questions, you can give me some questions too, and I can answer them. Hopefully, if this whole thing works. It's very, very strange, almost as strange as a dingle hopper, but there we go. So this very special story that I would like to tell you is called I Am Ariel. And there is me at the front. You might notice something a little bit different. Here I'm in a different outfit because here I am a mermaid. And at the moment I have legs because, I'm living with Prince Eric in the castle. But before that, I did have a mermaid tail. I lived under the sea in the in Atlantica, the city of Atlantica. And my father is King Triton. He is the king of all of the mer people. So I'm going to explain that a bit more because I know it sounds a bit strange in this story here. So here is my friend Flounder, and this is Sebastian too. My father made sure that Sebastian was keeping an eye on me because, I wasn't quite behaving the way I should have been. So here I am. I am Ariel, and here I am with my mermaid tail, and my friend Flounder. He's such a guppy sometimes. And I lived under the sea in the kingdom of Atlantica. This is Atlantica here. It's very, very beautiful, isn't it? And all of the mer people lived here. You can see them all. And this is my father. He is King Triton, and he rules over all of the mer people. So he's very powerful, and he has this trident here you can see, and it's magical. It is very magical. And I have 6 sisters. Can you believe it? I wonder if any of you guys have 6 sisters. It is a lot of work having 6 of them. And they are, here's Alana, and Aquata, and Adrina, Atina, Arista, Angela, and there's me. And obviously my name is Ariel, and I am the youngest out of all of my sisters. So all of my sisters are older than me. So being a mermaid is super fun because I get to sing with the Royal Orchestra. And I love to sing. And this is Sebastian, and he conducts the orchestra, and we all sing. And here's my sisters here, and they are wonderful singers. And I'm in the middle there. You can see me here. And I love to go exploring with my best friend Flounder. And we find all of the sunken ships, and we have a look and see what things we can find in the ships that belong to the humans. And this is something very special I found. I wonder if you know what it's called. I don't know if you've seen one of these before, but I found it. It was very special to me. And do you want to know a secret? As much fun as it is to be a mermaid, I always wanted to be a human. And the reason why I wanted to be a human was because I saw the most beautiful prince ever. He's called Prince Eric. And I saw him on a ship, and I wasn't meant to be swimming up to the surface, but I did. And I fell in love with him. So I really wanted to be a human so I could be with Prince Eric. And I love learning about the human world because my friend Scuttle, who is a seagull, he is very brainy and he teaches me all about the things that I find. And he said that this that I found under the sea that I showed you on the last page is called a dingle hopper, and you use it to brush your hair. So that's how I've been getting my hair so nice and soft. I've been using my dingle hopper to brush my hair. So if you ever find a dingle hopper, make sure you brush your hair with a dingle hopper too. So sometimes, even though I'm not supposed to, I go up to the surface and I watch the humans. And you know, I was talking about Prince Eric. Here he is there, and that's his dog, Max. And I thought Prince Eric was the most beautiful human. And I said, humans are wonderful, especially the one called Prince Eric. And there's some hearts down there because I fell in love with him straight away. And I like to collect objects that I find in shipwrecks. So all of my treasures belong to humans once before. And I don't get scared easily, especially not around sharks, although Flounder does sometimes. And I'm not scared of eels or sea witches called Ursula. They don't scare me in the slightest. Here she is. And I went to see Ursula. And because I wanted something really badly, I wanted to be with Prince Eric. And I didn't want to give up on my dream. So I visited Ursula, and she said she would help me. And the way she would help me is she would give me some human legs. And in return, I had to give her something like in payment. And I had to give her my voice. I did. And because I gave her my voice, she made me human for a few days. And I had to sing, and my voice, it left my mouth, and it went into a shell that she has as a necklace around her neck. You can see it here. And I had to sing, ah, 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 and my voice left it, went into her necklace. And I realized very quickly that swimming without a tail is very, very difficult. I don't know how anybody does it, swims without a tail. And I loved my new legs. And Scuttle, he didn't quite know what was different. He said, there's something different about you. Did you cut your hair? Did you get new seashells? And I was showing him my legs, but I couldn't tell him because I didn't have a voice. And I am glad that Scuttle showed me how to use my dingle hopper. You can see here. And Prince Eric was very impressed. And it showed great etiquette at the table. I was brushing my hair with my dingle hopper at the table. He thought I was very, very sophisticated. And I learned that you don't need to speak to fall in love. And you can see here, me and Prince Eric, we went on a date. And I really wanted him to kiss me because if he did, I would be able to keep my human legs forever, Ursula said. So I was really trying to get him to fall in love with me. And music makes everything special. And, Sebastian and all of my friends, they were helping set the mood and trying to get Prince Eric to kiss me. And they were singing, kiss the girl, kiss the girl. And we almost kissed, but, the eels, they got involved. We fell off the boat. But in the end, I'm so thankful that my father used his magical trident to help me become human. And this time forever. Look, you can see me here with my legs and my father giving me legs. But, I can have a mermaid tail whenever I want because my father uses his trident. It's very, very special. And I get to be with Prince Eric, and I still get to stay close to my mer family. And I have the best of both worlds because, I get to live in the castle, which is on the beach, which is right next to the sea. So they come out of the water and they give me a wave every now and again. So that is my story. It is a very exciting story. And it tells you all about how I got human legs and how I had a mermaid tail, which is wonderful. And I'm going to sing you one of my favorite songs because, I love to sing. And if you love to sing to it, if you know the words, you can sing it along as well. And it is called Part of Your World. And I want to try and sing it with you, all right? So let's have a go. Let's put it on. And let's see if you know the words. You can do some singing, and you can do some dancing as well if you like. And if you have a mermaid tail, make sure you're flipping it around. Okay, are we ready? Let's get our music ready. Okay, let's see. Let's do some beautiful singing together. So I was thinking, maybe he's right. Maybe there is something the matter with me. I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Slip in your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Hop where they walk, hop where they run, hop where they stay all day in the sun. Wandering free, wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Bird. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world. Give yourselves a big clap if you sung that song and did some dancing. Wonderful work. All right, so I'm just going to see if I can get this to work because I know that some of you might have some questions for me. So I'm just going to see if I can try and find the questions on here. Let's have a little look and see what we can find together. All right, let's see. I know you might have some very exciting questions for me. I can't seem to see any questions on here. I think, my signal out here in Atlantica isn't very good and I can't see them very well. But I will tell you some of the questions that I normally get asked as a princess and a mermaid because I know they are very exciting and maybe I can get the questions up while I'm explaining this.
I'm having a look here, Ariel. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Ariel!
Hi!
We've been trying to make it work that whole time, but you were absolutely fantastic and I loved your story.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us. I haven't seen any questions from anybody. If anybody's got any questions for Ariel, ask them right now before Ariel has to go. So if you've got any questions, type them in the comments.
I'm very busy. I have to brush my hair with my dingle hopper, so it takes very long.
I've got a question for you.
Oh, go and ask me a question.
What is a bumble dicker?
A what? Sorry?
What a bumble dicker?
Oh, you mean a dingle hopper?
Oh, a dingle bopper.
No, not a dingle bopper, a dingle hopper.
A dingle hopper. What's a dingle hopper?
So it is silver normally, and it has like a handle that you hold and four prongs, and you brush your hair with it, and it's really good. It's like a comb, but it's a better version of a comb. And I've used it at the dinner table because for some reason humans keep them on a dinner table, but it was very useful because I could brush my hair while I was eating my dinner.
If I got a dingle hopper,
That's right.
would I have lovely long red hair like you?
It depends if you found a magical dingle hopper. If you found a magical one, I'm sure it would give you beautiful long red hair. But just the standard ones, they just give it a little comb.
Oh, well, maybe I'm looking in the wrong places then.
You have to go under the sea into the shipwrecks and find them.
Oh, no, that's too scary for me. So Dwayne Matthews got a question. It comes from Eva. And Eva has asked, how did you get your voice back?
Oh, how did I get my voice back? So remember in the story when Ursula was wearing the necklace with my voice in? Well, she wanted to get married to Prince Eric too, I know. And so they had a big wedding. He thought that she was the girl that found him on the beach, but it was really me. And he didn't know because I couldn't tell him because I had no voice. So Ursula, she turned herself into a beautiful lady called Vanessa, and she had my voice. So he thought it was the person that saved him on the beach. But when we found out it was really Ursula, we got the necklace that had my voice in and threw it on the ground, and it shattered, and my voice came back to me. I know it's very strange.
Oh, that sounds... Oh.
I know. It's very scary, isn't it?
Scary.
Have you ever met a sea witch?
We haven't got any other questions. We've got some hellos, though. Jessica wants to say hello to you, Ariel.
Oh, hi, Jessica. Thanks for
Olivia
watching.
says, I love you, Ariel.
Oh, thank you, Olivia. I love you, too. It's very kind of you.
And I've got a hello from Vanessa. She'd love a hello from Ariel, who is her favourite princess.
Oh, why, thank you. I hope you're not the Vanessa that, Ursula turned into.
No,
but I bet
it's a
you're a
different
wonderful
one,
Vanessa. Hi. Thanks for watching.
Well, listen, Ariel, thank you very, very much for joining us.
That's all right.
I'm going to love you and leave you, and you can
All
go
right.
and swim and brush your hair and sing and do all things that you do.
I'm very busy.
Listen, thank you very
All
much,
right.
and we hope to see you again soon. Everybody say goodbye to Ariel. Bye, Ariel.
Goodbye. Thanks for having me. Goodbye.
Well done, guys. So I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties that we had earlier, but I think we're now back on track. We are going to run over ever so slightly today just to cram everything in for you. I know we've got the colouring competition to do and things like that as well. Remember, if you've baked your butter biscuits, I want to see some pictures of them, so send me in your photographs of your finished product. You can get them sent in to me via the Aspal Theatre page, the Ston and Barnes page. You can post them on our Facebook pages. You can email them across, however you want to get them to me. Send them over because I'd like to display them next week. Just to let you know as well, next week we will be baking live and we will be making some Easter cakes. We're going to make some chocolate cornflake cakes. So if you want to join in with that, all you'll need is a big bar of your favourite chocolate. I'm going to be using the dairy milk, but you can use any chocolate that you want. Galaxy's another great one, but a big bar of chocolate. You'll need a box of cornflakes and you'll need some of them really cute mini egg chocolates as well. So if you want to bake with us live next week, you need your bar of chocolate, your cornflakes and your mini eggs, and we're going to make our Easter cornflake cakes. Now, every week, as you know, we run our colouring competition. This week, we ran a colouring competition of a picture of Doodle, who is Barnsley's puppy friend. Lovely, lovely Doodle. And we had many, many entries. So if you entered our colouring competition, now is your chance to see your lovely artwork on the screen. We're going to display them for you now. So these are the children that entered our competition. So they are all of our children who entered the lovely competition, the colouring competition. We also had, for the first time, we had a grown-up enter. So here's a picture of Tracy's drawing. So that's Tracy. She'll probably beat me up for putting that as her age, but I did it. Love you, Tracy. And another fantastic entry, the magazine, which is called Classic Motoring. We do lots of work with them for our showground events. They sent one back as well. They did a digital one for us. So well done, guys. That's this. But we chose one person to be our winner. They were all absolutely fantastic, and the one person that's won is going to win. You have won a family ticket to our pantomime later this year, which is Jack and the Beanstalk. Hopefully by then you'll be able to come here to the theatre and see us live. A fantastic traditional family pantomime, Jack and the Beanstalk. It's going to be ever so much fun. And this was our winning entry. So that's Izzy's picture. Izzy is 9 years old. So Izzy, well done. You've won yourself a family ticket to our pantomime in December, Jack and the Beanstalk. Get your mum or your dad to get in touch with us and we'll get your tickets posted out for you. Your picture, Izzy, is also now been put on my office wall with last week's winner Orlando's picture as well. So all of the winners will go on my office wall and they'll stay there forever. So fantastic. Well done to everybody who entered. You were all absolutely fantastic. Please do keep entering. I'll release next week's colouring competition on Tuesday, so look out on our Facebook page for the picture that you need to print off and colour in and send back to us. But well done to all of our entries. Thank you very, very much. And of course, well done to Tracy and Classic Motoring who sent in as well. Grown-ups, if you want to join in, why not? Why not? So we're going to do another party dance now. We're going to take you back over to Barnsley with the finger dance. So here's what you need to do. I want everybody to stand up. Make sure you're all standing up and spread out around the living room. Make sure mum and dad are up. And if you've got fingers, I want you to hold them up like this and start wiggling them. Wiggle your fingers like this, because that's how you start this song. It's another one of my favourites. It's the finger song, so make sure everybody's wiggling all of your fingers, and it goes like this.
Do you know how to do the finger song? Yeah! Do you want to do it again? Yeah! Okay, here we go! I put my finger in front, I put my finger behind, I put my finger in front, I make a small teeny wheel, I do the boogie woogie, I go around and around, and now let's go and jump. I put my hand in front, I put my hand behind, I put my hand in front, I make a small teeny wheel, I do the boogie woogie, I go around and around, and now let's go and jump.
Well, so thank you very, very much to everybody who's joined us today. Well done to all of my dancers. I'm sure you're all absolutely brilliant. Remember, I want to see photographs of you, so please do send them all in, and I'll make sure we display them on next week's Barnsley's Funhouse. We are going to address the situations we've had today with our technical issues, so don't worry, we'll make sure that none of that happens again. And we will be with you next Saturday morning at 11 a.m, live here from the Aspal Theatre at Stonham Barnes Park for Barnsley's Fun House. In the meantime, guys, remember to look out for your colouring competition this week. Make sure you get all of your ingredients in to bake your cornflake Easter cakes. I cannot wait for them. They are yummy! And, of course, jump over to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe, where you can see all kinds of content from us here at Stonham Barnes Park. But from myself, from Tom, and from Barnsley, have a fantastic Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend at home, whatever it is you may be doing. Thank you, guys. Well done, Izzy, Amber, and Lola. Oh, there's 3 kids, so we're going to have to give you extra tickets to the Panto, aren't we? It's not a problem. We'll see you all again next weekend. Remember, we'll be here live at 11 o'clock on Saturday with Barnsley's Clubhouse. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.